What's good, YouTube? It's Sos. Money is saying you already know the vibes, you feel me? We back with another reaction. Now, this is a genedeal video, you feel me? Genedeal worked for P. Diddy for dumb long. You know what I'm saying? He know all of the tea, all the news that's Diddy had going on, and he been spilling the beans for mad years. So yeah, we about to react to that. Before I press play on this video, subscribe to my channel. You heard, put your chest in it. You know what I'm saying? Smash that like button, turn on your post notifications, which is the bell, so y'all can get notified every time I drop a video. You feel me? So we're gonna get right into this. You know, Dean always keep it a buck, keep it 100.
The
You know.
authorities came up with enough evidence to
Mhm.
go into a judge by using the civil cases that has came upon him. So because they used the civil cases and found that there was some criminal activity that may have been found at some one of those people who like Cassie, Jonathan Odie didn't have a civil case against him, but Cassie, Jonathan Odie, and Lil Rob, they used the evidence that they had or the statements they made and convinced the judge that there was enough probable cause to go in there with a search warrant. But the way they did the search warrant and how they did it, man, I thought he was El Chapo or somebody.
Fact.
They took a tactical team in there, brother. They had tactical units. You understand? And it was for allegedly a sex crime. But they took, my man, did you see the artillery and the way
That's a
the
fact,
Homeland
bro.
Security came in there?
Yo, it looked like they had tanks on the block. Feel me? I could be exaggerating, but I could have sworn I seen the tank, bro. Maybe I'm dragging it. Maybe I'm dragging it, but they didn't have the tank on the block. Y'all let me know. All right, maybe it was just one of those type of army cars, but you feel me? Like it looked like Batman was on the block. It's like, nah, I'm
My
dragging.
man, you would have swore, it was going to be some gun violence up in there, how they came to it. So my feeling of it is that
Word.
uh, enough statements have been made that they could probably prove they did enough investigation. See, people think that when the federal government go in there on you, the reason they got a 99% conviction rate because most people say they got me. They don't go to court with them. So for them to have a team in New York, because they didn't really mention too much about New York, they had property in New York, property in Miami, and a property in LA, all simultaneously hit. Those different agencies had to get together, plan that, and that's not no bull. That's a lot of manpower, a lot of money. So they want to know how they spent the taxpayer. The taxpayer's gonna know why you spending my money on this to come up with nothing. So you best believe they had something in the first place to go up in there, either through, like I said before, wiretaps. You understand? Because if they convinced the judge that they need a warrant, they had wiretaps, surveillance, and different things that was going on. And then, like, it's a lot of crazy statements that have been made. And you got to look at that interview that Jonathan Odie did, bro. You know what I'm
Jonathan
saying?
Odie?
That was probably more
Who's Jonathan Odie? Y'all let me know in the comments. Who's that? What happened? You feel me?
damaging than Cassie. And that was more damaging
Wait, is Jonathan Odie? That's not a little rod, right? I don't know. Y'all let me know in the
than
comments.
Cassie. Because check this out. He said Diddy was
Rodney.
transporting liquid cocaine on his private jet.
What?
Now, the DEA wasn't involved in this. It was the FBI and the Homeland Security, basically. That's because of the sex trafficking thing. But if they find any of that stuff in any one of his houses, there's a problem. Even if they find illegal guns. The Constitution right goes the right to bear arms, but he had to have licenses for that. So if anybody got illegal guns up in there, if they find any kind of drugs to a high amount,
Be
cocaine
right
and
back.
weed, I don't think Diddy gonna get charged because what he did, he put everything in his kid's name and his company.
Did you see the video of his kids in handcuffs?
Yeah, that's a tactical thing. The kids being in handcuffs is a tactical thing that law enforcement use. You understand? Hoping that people who've never been in handcuffs before, that it either scares them or want to make them talk. There's no reason after they searched those kids because they didn't have a search warrant for bodies. They had a search warrant for
Yo,
like materials.
that's what I was thinking too. I'm like, bro, huh? First, I'm like, yo, why is even though they raiding Diddy's crib, why are the kid, Diddy's son in handcuffs? Like, cause if y'all there for him, like if y'all there for him too, then I understand them being in handcuffs. Even if they just removed them from the property while they was doing the search, right? They couldn't have did that. They was in handcuffs and everything. So if y'all let them go and y'all didn't take them to the station and interrogate them or anything, why would they detain the way they were? You know what I'm saying? Or mishandled the way they was. So I was confused about that because y'all there for Diddy, like Diddy situation. So I don't know. That was a little, you know what I'm saying? I had to get up real quick. So I don't know if that's exactly what he was talking about. But I'm like, you know what I'm saying?
Laptops, telephones, uh, logs, pictures, tapes. You know, that's what they search warrant is for. They didn't have a search warrant for bodies. So those kids, when they came out, they should have searched them.
Yeah.
And then, yo, listen, y'all sit down right there. That was
Yeah,
that was a
exactly.
that
That's
was
what I was thinking too.
a tactical
Right.
move to get them to talk and to scare them into
Mm-hmm.
saying something. You
Yeah.
know, by keeping them handcuffed like that. They didn't have to do those kids like that. None of those
Yeah.
kids have that I know of criminal cases against them or known for criminal activity. So there was no reason for them to do that. If them was the damn Rockefellers or somebody else, they wouldn't have had their kids handcuffed like that. But you got to realize they
The only thing they had with anything like was a part of the lawsuit a little bit with the producer. Something about, you know, so he did bring them up. I forgot like the exact words, so I'm not gonna, you know, misquote anything, but
father
other than that, you know, it hasn't been anything.
has painted a crazy picture to the authorities. You understand? It's a crazy picture, and people don't realize this, brother. First and foremost, Puff has been dodging the legal system for years. His affiliation with BMF, even though Meech has said that Puff never did anything, Puff never been around her, they still was partying together. So in the authorities' mind, they feel like Puff knew what Meech was doing. Then with the introduction to Jacob and different people, and a lot of people going to jail for money laundering and stuff like that, Puff being, and this is documented, Puff being a CI for an FBI agent. I said this years ago that him and Kirk Burrows took some paperwork. They was taking some papers up to the FBI stuff like when they was here in New York. They was taking paperwork up there and stuff like that. Don't know what it was, but later on found out that he was a CI. You understand? Now, what happens? He don't have that. The guy probably, that was 20, 30 years, 20 some years ago. The guy probably retired. Puff ain't dealing with him. No, he didn't pass Puff on or something like that. So now, Puff been dodging the legal system with the
Yo, he know all the news, bro. Yo, damn, my son's spilling all the beans. But listen, man, it is what it is, bro.
People had it wrong. They think it was with the Black Mafia family. No, it was with Butt Naked. I said this years ago. The person that he said is his senior advisor, Corey Jacobs. Corey had 9 16-to-life sentences for drug trafficking.
Damn.
You make him your senior advisor, even though that was your man, he coming home. That's your man, pots and pans. But Wolf was the one who took care of them when they was away. You know what I'm saying? Wolf was the one who took care of them. So now, you got all these, these characters, around you. What they gonna think when they come to your house? They got the evidence, or they had statements that you blew up Kid Cudi's car. You
Yeah,
understand?
yeah, that is wow, bro. Like, did he live in the mobster life? Is that what's going on, bro?
What I'm
They-
saying? They have statements that, you may have been affiliated with people being shot. So they come to your house like this. They treat your kids like this. Based on the picture you have played to the authorities. So them having his kids like that, I think that was wrong. After they searched those kids, make sure they didn't have no weapons on them, sit them down on the ground, make them feel comfortable, because at this time, they're not criminals. They haven't committed any
Yeah.
crime.
Yeah, nah, I definitely agree with him. You know what I'm saying? They could have definitely just searched them, whatever, did what they had to do, and then told them to sit to the side. You feel me? Especially if nobody got arrested or anything, and y'all saying they out there for Diddy. But yo, Diddy wilding out with his actions, and look how they paying for they father's actions. You feel me? Y'all let me know how y'all feel in the comments with this video. Cause this whole Diddy thing is just not gonna end. I feel like it's just gonna get worse, and it's gonna get worse, and it's gonna get worse, bro. I'm not putting it on anybody, but I mean, I'm being realistic here. You know what I'm saying? That shit crazy, but I appreciate y'all watching this video. Before y'all head out, subscribe to my channel. You heard, put your chest in it. You know what I'm saying? Smash that like button and turn on your post notifications so y'all can get notified when I drop these videos. And I'll see y'all on the next one. Let's